We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring.
To the sky!
Through the air, it connects! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
All eyes are blue, high above the ring.
Needs to move quick here.
This might be your chance.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Into a double knee drop.
And looking at the playing field, The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, but this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Well-delivered suplex.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
And Becky did more than just raise the bar there.
Sliding back into the ring. Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Clearing off our desk. Look into the thought process here.
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if there's anything I can watch.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream. From the apron. Quick takedown there.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake.
Reaching for the prize.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on the match.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Boom! Incredible suplex.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no...
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my! Driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? There's the crucifix, nicely done.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do?
Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Center of the ring, carefully setting up the ladder. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Big boot!
Strong takedown.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Lands the elbow.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's reaching for it.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
She takes this fight up in the air, refusing to back down.
Becky Lynch setting up for the nice explosive suplex.
Moves loose in the ring to the outside. High-risk territory for Natalya. From the top, oh my God, a steel chair! Oh my goodness! Oh! She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not...
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Taking things back into the ring.
Way up high. Oh, an atomic drop. Down hard.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter. Suplex rolls through. Oh! Disarmer locked in.
She's trapped in the submission. This won't letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Victory is within reach now.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? I don't know what they're looking for here. She's grabbing at the prize now.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh, holding on tight, this could be. That's it, Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Guys, we should really watch out. This could spill over here in an instant.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Holy, that was an awful landing.
No, from way up.
Whoa, look out.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
Natty putting some old school know-how behind that maneuver.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Becky moves out of the way.
The man connects.
Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
Yeah, Becky delivering the pain.
3 second-gen generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money.
What she got in store for Flair. And meanwhile,
Tamina wipes out an opponent. Can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase? Boom!
Charlotte just rubbing it in now. Face buster. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. What a display of strength here. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Trying to grab it. Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Oh, tossing chairs like it's hardcore heaven.
Boom! And Tamina's confidence must be low after that attack. Powerful contact by Tamina. Leg drop. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Becky is reaching.
Can she unhook it in closer to reclaiming her championship? And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
Oh, gosh.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
On the apron.
Tamina looking highly motivated right now.
Oh, driving the elbow. A lot of damage taken on by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out. I have sky high. She's ready to take this match to the outside. What impact!
Right in the kisser.
Ooh! Ah, right to the back.
Big time Beck's not backing down, not toning it down for anyone.
Back body drop.
Oh, you see that height on that? And once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment.
And that core area really getting lit up.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection.
Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
And this one could be moving to ringside. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Looks like scaling the ladder is the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Has to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Launched right out of the ring. She's bringing the fight outside. She's back in the ring now. That'll light up your chest. Jaw-shattering boot. Oh, an incredible sit-up mat slam. Picked up and being carried around now. Turn it into a flapjack. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Becky Lynch with a great shot. Tamina now is being sized up.
Catches them with a jawbreaker.
She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this. She's been slowed down yet again.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring. Lynch sent ringside. Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
From the top, all the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connect. She wants it one more time.
Oh my, what a splash.
Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
This arena is wrong.
I think the desk is shaking. This is her chance.
It all comes down to this moment.
But so much could still go wrong here.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. Forearms for the...
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
That's right, Carmella. Let them all know you are the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Super kick. Oh, foot just stomping down. Oh, did you hear that? Clothesline. Off with their head. Pow, what a shot. And she had Natalia's number there.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
Just look at Tamina go.
Getting back into the ring now. Center of the ring.
Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Big time power slam.
Well, there she goes.
Here we go.
And a exploder. And looking at the playing field, The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
I think she just really felt that one.
But Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
Tripling attack on the knee. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Timely reversal on Lynch.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
Win at any cost. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And now headed to the outside. She's getting something from under the ring.
Mudhole stomping. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. Quickly slips behind.
German suplex. A contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was loaded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Powerful contact by Tamina. Stiff headbutt.
Dropping the leg.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. Ouch!
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalia, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
What's coming here? Explode!
Big plan.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a code of silence submission. It's locked in.
Might tap here. Not that. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Kick to the gut. You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. She's looking winded now.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. And she wisely heads back to the ring.
She's looking for the inverted DDT.
Here we go, Byron.
Nice takedown.
Nice reversal by Charlotte. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Becky, this setting up for her. Oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She's setting the ladder up dead center. And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Working on the... This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the... From way up, then Tamina. And she re-enters the ring. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective. From the top. Top with the elbow. There goes Carmella into a rough landing. Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget very soon. The offense catching up with her now.
Yeah, as Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Ooh. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's in place. Can she end this here?
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents
From the top.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
on a leg drop, bulldog. Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
Hooked up. Belly to back suplex.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep. Destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. Fends off the attack with an elbow. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh, straight forearm. And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
Yeah, as Carmella's clearly setting out to prove just how untouchable she really is.
And she had Natalya's number there. The contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Setting up the ladder in the corner.
Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
Oh, God, I think I heard her ankle pop. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
She's starting to struggle here.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. Narrowly escaping there.
And there's the takedown.
Oh, look at Becky. Man, handle slam. question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force. Cuts the attack off. Nice calf kick, great elevation.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence.
using this submission to weaken the opponent.
Smart. Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Fighting back with everything she has.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
What a shot. Samoan drop. Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Oh, man. And that might have... Oh, yeah, she is busted open.
We better have medical on standby here. Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope. Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
What a barrage of stops.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Stomping straight down on the arm.
Just absorbing way too much damage at this stage.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Back into the ring now. Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next.
Oh, my God, what a move. Charlotte is looking hurt. She's in deep trouble.
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
History on the line. Guaranteed.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grabbing the ankle for extra toe.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
That's right, Carmella. Let them all know you are the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Oh, what a power slam.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. Brutal forearm.
On the apron, jawbreaker.
Call it down.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
She's got the ladder position how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. And now Tamina sent ringside. And she's fine taking this to the outside. Under the ropes and back into the ring. Back down to the mat. Rope bridging. Man, that's trying to reach it. Trying to win.
Might be a little desperate. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Ah, boom!
They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer.
Clearly not trying to win this one right now, just adding insult to injury.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain. And the energy...
Natalya caught off guard. Then now to Tamina.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder. Oh, man.
Attacking the knee.
super kick. And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these...
Carmella with a super kick. Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
From behind. What? Suplex. Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
Heading back to the ring.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring.
Raised like a fly and launched into a German suplex.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Victory is literally...
Just got it.
Trying to fight out of this submission. I bet we see a tap out soon.
She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Their opponent.
Ooh, I hope you enjoy that mouthful of leather. Driving her opponent down.
She's heading outside the ring now.
Shot block.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Back into the ring she comes. Looking to explore things ringside now.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. On a big boot by Charlotte.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Going to finish things off.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Now here's Becky Lynch. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Oh my God, superhuman power. Just looking to do some damage.
She won't fade, she just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
Elbow drop.
Ooh. No.
She's taking another shot above the shoulders. High-risk territory for Natalya.
Soaring. Oh, she gets no reward on that one. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Meanwhile, we see Charlotte. Tamina now is being sized.
Flair delivering the chop.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
And she just carved a path for herself.
Laying out the competition before attempting the ascent.
Drop. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy.
Big elbow.
Completely missed the mark there.
Oh no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a
abdominal stretch.
Fighting out of it.
That's one way to get out of it. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to...
That's it, Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank